Hello, everyone! My name is Ryan, and welcome back to Doki Doki World of Dreams Act 1. This is episode 19, I believe. Imagine if I got these episodes wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is episode 19. Um, in the last episode, we read the rest of the poems. We got a hug from Natsuki. Got, like, Yuri opened up to us. Uh, Everyone made their lists for stuff that they need at the mall or shopping center. What I forget, super center, whatever they called it. And yeah, that's really it. I mean, we found out. I think we found out that Sayori is getting worse. But in this episode, I think we're going to be going to the mall. We all head to the front door, grab our shoes and umbrellas. We all head outside. As we head down the street, Natsuki speaks up. So, what store are we going to first? We can get everything we need from the Tally Ho in the mall. That's good. They'll definitely have what I want. Yes, they should have all the supplies I need too. I've never been to one. I'm excited to see. Tally Ho? The hell? Yeah, it's a massive superstore. Don't tell me you don't have Tally Ho in your reality. Tally Ho? Is that a real thing? It's a restaurant. Well, I mean, there's a restaurant called Tally Ho. 4 out of 4 stars. It's not too bad. Oh, this other Tally Ho has 3.5, 3.8. Tally Ho staff took advantage of my friends and I after a few drinks. Okay. Yeah, we call it Walmart. Well, if we can get everything in one go, so much the better. Tally ho to tally ho! All the girls, even Natsuki, giggle at my dumb joke as we continue. Sayori takes the lead, occasionally stopping to jump into nearby puddles. She's gonna get a cold if she doesn't stop. That's the most mother thing I've ever heard in my life. Sayori, be careful. We don't want you to slip and hurt yourself. Eh, I'll be fine. She's such a kid sometimes. Oh, I accidentally turned on auto. Whoops. Yeah, but I like that childlike innocence better. Makes me feel safe, secure, happy. Besides, this could help her. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, but just be careful not to get too wet. Miji's worried you'll catch a cold. I see Sayori blush. Okay, I've always wondered about that stereotype. Basuki's sudden interruption catches me off guard. What stereotype? I've seen it in manga a lot. Someone gets drenched in the rain because they forgot their umbrella or something, and the next day they're home with a cold. What's up with that? Is that actually a thing? My dad always insists I take my umbrella with me whenever the forecast says it's going to rain. Uh, um, I might have an explanation. Really? I'm all ears. Well, to put it plainly, no. Getting wet won't cause you to catch a cold in and of itself. This kind of conversation is really nice. Is this what friends talk about? Ah! 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 Just jumping from subject to subject at random. Oh, okay, at that point, that part's true, yes. I thought he was, like, specifically talking about catching a cold. Simply enjoying the fact that we're talking and exchanging ideas? Yeah. I've heard that too, but the stereotype has to come from somewhere. Any ideas, Yuri? She nods, her nervousness lessening. She doesn't notice that everyone's watching her now. Well, the common cold is an airborne virus, and the rain carries it to the ground. If we get wet in the rain, the chances of infection go up. Is that true? You learn something new every day. Also, colder temperatures do have a tendency to weaken the human immune system, and there's more chance of rain when it's cooler. Thirdly, viruses do tend to live longer in colder weather. She looks up and notices for the first time that everyone is looking at her. I rambled again, didn't I? I shake my head. Come on, Yuri. There's no need to be so nervous around us. I don't know about the rest of you, but I learned something new today. Same here, Monica. Not bad. Guess your brains aren't your boobs after all. That's Suki! Big and the script. What the fuck? Ah, but Yuri's boobs are the same as they always been. Big and beautiful. It too, Sayori. Uh, Maybe it's just me, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. I wonder how smart she really is. She's what you call people smart? Sayori, you're so silly sometimes. I wrap my arm around her and give her a gentle noogie. Hey, let me go, meanie. The others giggle at this, even Yuri now. Yeah, yeah, we're both meanies. Sayori, is this the place? I look up. At first glance, this reminds me of Akihabara? Akihabara? That didn't take long. So, where's the tally-ho? Follow me. Sayori marches forward, leading us down the rainy streets. After a while, she reaches an intersection and we cross. Oh, that's sick. That's really cool. Everyone except Sayori stops as we get a good look at the mall. That's really cool. From the outside, the place is massive and people are heading in and out of the mall. Umbrellas are all out. Damn, Sayori! You never told us the mall was this big. I've never even been in a mall this massive before. Fun fact, I've been to the Mall of America when I was like 8 or something like that. I don't remember anything about it except two things. One, me looking at a bag of Lay's kettle chips in a subway, and two, my dad dropping me on my head when I was on his shoulders. Me too. It's a bit imposing. It'll be fine, everyone. I've never been to a mall either. What? So don't worry. What? If we all stay together, we should be able to get this done in no time. Let's go. We head towards the entrance, then make our way inside. The mall is busting with people, which isn't surprising considering it's a Friday evening. Natsuki and Monica both look around, taking in everything. Yuri, however, seems to shrink in place. I walk over to her. Yuri? Ah, Ryan? Are you alright? Yeah, I'll be alright. I just need to get used to this place. I see. I take it you're not a fan of large, crowded places. She slowly shakes her head. If I'm honest, I much prefer a quiet store. That's fair, I guess. Places like these, well, I get anxious. I start feeling a bit guilty now for not noticing. Of course, Yuri would be the kind who finds these kind of situations uncomfortable. I'm sorry. If I had known, I wouldn't have agreed to come here. Eh? Oh, there's no need to apologize. I'll be alright. Everyone else walks over. You guys, is everything okay? I think so. I think Yuri's just a bit overwhelmed. Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I should have realized. No, I'm alright, really. No need to worry. I promise. Well, if you're sure, I am. Well, if we get this done soon, the quicker we can get out of here, yeah? So let's go! Sayori, where's this store? Upstairs. I'll show you. Sayori leads us to the escalator and jumps on. Monica confidently strides onto the next step. Yuri hesitantly steps on as well, and Natsuki follows suit. I quickly bring up the rear. Natsuki turns back to me and scowls. You better not be looking up any of our skirts. Ha! Of course not. I look away as we head up to the second floor. Once we reach the top, Sayori begins leading us down the hallway. She certainly seems a lot happier than before. We all walk behind her in a horizontal line. I slow down and begin walking and step to next to Monica. Hey Monica. Yes? What did you guys talk about earlier? You, Sayori, and Yuri, I mean. Monica motions Yuri over. Yes? Yuri, could you tell Ryan and Miji what Sayori and I talked about earlier? Well, Monica said nothing but kind words to Sayori, telling her she would be okay and that her depression wasn't going to get the better of her. She said that she would be there for her if anything happened. That'd be Monica. I wasn't even aware she had depression. She's good at hiding it. Monica, Meiji, and I have been doing our best to reassure her. But you know how depression gets. All we can do is be there for her. I understand. I'll help however I can. I'm glad to hear it. Thank you. Guys, we're here. The girls all look at the entrance. Huh. It does look a bit like a Walmart. Yeah, kind of. While no one is looking, I give Monica a small pat on the back. Leaning in, I whisper to her. You have earned my full trust. That'll be... There you go, Monica. And she has. She's tearing up. I could tell that she was really eager to prove herself to me. Bringing in a third party who she knew I trusted more clinched it. That was smart. She's definitely worthy of any and all trust placed in her. I feel a bit guilty at not having trusted her before. I'll make it up to her later. Mine too. I repeat this to Monica. Ryan, Miji, thank you so much. She wipes a tear from her eye, then walks over to where the shopping carts are and grabs one. Okay, everyone. Let's get started. Sayori, Miji, since you two know the store, why don't you lead us to the spots where we need to go? I walk over and grab the cart. I'll take care of this. Oh, I mean, haha. Nice. I should say it a little better. I'll take care of this. That was... I'll never make it in voice acting. It's fine. She blushes at me, and I feel myself do the same. She never really had any blushing sprites in the game. Oh, that is true. She never really did, and it's adorable, and I love it. So seeing her like this makes her the absolute cutest girl I've ever seen. Not cuter than Natsuki, but you know, she's second. Very close second. It is adorable. Haha, let's go. Tally-ho is a pretty massive store. Doesn't look like it in this picture unless it just continues this way. Especially for a Japanese store. Are they usually smaller? It's pretty busy too. Alright then, where should we start? We can leave the dinner stuff for last. Sayori points to the back. I think that's where the printer stuff is. We head over there and grab the supplies that Sayori, Monica, and Yuri had on their lists. When we're done, Yuri asks about a section where oil diffusers might be. What for? For some aromatherapy. Eh? What's that? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. It doesn't exactly tell me what it is. It just tells me you like it. It's a type of therapy. The way I understand it, certain aromas can elicit certain responses in the body. Like jasmine oil, for example. It can... Oh, what can it do? Oh, I know. It's aphrodisiac. Aphrodisiac. I think that's how you pronounce it. And antidepressant. I give Sayori a brief look. She catches my eye, but then looks away immediately. I decide to try to make some of them laugh at least, and I think it helps with alleviating menopause symptoms. Interesting choice of jokes right there, mate. Huh? I don't get it. That's disgusting. Yeah, bad joke, I know. Do you know if they have any oils here? I'm sure they do, but I'm not sure where. Well, why don't we go look for some? We all begin looking up and down the aisles. At one point, Monica asks someone in the tally-ho uniform, and we're directed to another aisle. As soon as we reach it, Yuri walks quickly ahead of us. Whoa, slow down, wait for us. Yuri's in her own little world as she reaches the diffusers, looking them over carefully. I look over the oil choices themselves. Sayori and Monica are both next to me, browsing. I see an evergreen color bottle and pick it up. Winter Alpine, eh? For those nights when you crave the scent of a fresh wintry forest. That's cool. Hey Yuri, check this one out. Eh? She walks over, a couple diffusers in her hand. Winter Alpine. Intriguing. What does it smell like? I unscrew the lid and waft? Waft. The scent towards me. It smells a lot like a Christmas tree. I like this. Let's get it too. I nod and place it in the cart, smiling at Yuri, who blushes a bit before returning to look at the diffusers. Aw. Monica? Come on now. I look over at Monica and notice a fleeting look of jealousy on her face. Our eyes meet and she looks away. Monica? I'm sorry. I'm trying. I really am. I know you are. I put a comforting hand on her shoulder. Come on, let's keep going. Once Yuri finishes, we head to the confections aisle, Natsuki practically dragging it along. She stuffs the cart with all sorts of supplies, just in case Sayori or Miji don't have what I want. Finally, it's my turn. Oh jeez, they're all staring at me. I feel so self-conscious. I gulp and head to the normal grocery aisles. What are we having for dinner? Sayori's already almost ready to bounce off the walls. Something simple like pasta, remember? Oh, right. I can't wait. Pasta is the best dish. I'm just saying that. Miji, are there any restaurants around here that are decent sit-down places? I can think of a few. Oh, group date idea, eh? I think my I think my wallet can afford that. If we ever manage to separate, I'll try to pay you back somehow. Don't worry about it. If we succeed, my empty wallet will be a small price to pay for us escaping that nightmare I saw in the game. Fair enough. This Sunday, I'm going to take you all out to a nice restaurant to celebrate. Eh? You're going to treat us then too? Yes, I am. All the girls look excited as we head down the aisle. That's nice. They all just disappeared. As we walk, I notice Monica pulls Sayori aside to talk to her. I can't help but overhear. Hey, Sayori? Huh? What is it? It's, well, about your dream. Oh, what about it? Well, it's just... Haha, you know what? Never mind. It's not as important as I thought it was. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Sorry I asked. Well, if you're sure... Hey, Monica. Yes? What kind of food do you like? Oh, man, I can't... It, she just... I mean, I can kind of see why she was scared to ask it. Well, I'm vegetarian, so I like those kinds of things. Huh, so that's what Ryan meant when he mentioned veggie pasta. What's your favorite meal, though? And now they talk. I turn to see Natsuki and Yuri talking as well. I'm telling you, I know there's some manga out there you'd enjoy if you just gave it a chance. It's not that I don't believe you, but I'm not a manga reader. Then why judge it? I'm not judging it, it just doesn't appeal to me. For me, seeing the action on the page takes away from the experience of imagining it yourself. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, I guess, actually. If you just see one rendition, it takes away from the enjoyment, for me at least. That is true. I don't read unless I'm forced to read, like in school, but like I do, like as I'm reading, I do like picture this stuff in my brain, like it is a movie. So yeah, I can see where she's coming from with that. That's not to say I can't see the appeal of manga, but it's just not for me. I mean, Yuri, I can see where Yuri's coming from. That's not all that manga's about, though. Oh, then what is it about? Manga can tell stories just as well as any novel can. True. Yeah, okay, you won't be able to imagine the places and people, but the stories are just as cool. Listen, it's obvious you've never really given it a chance. You can't just dismiss it without trying it first. Why don't we have a little test then? A test. Yeah, I say we both do something we're not used to. You pick out a novel for me to read, and I'll find a manga that you can read. When we're both done, then we can discuss it. Um, well, I suppose that's not a bad idea. Sure. When do you want to do that? After the festival. I chuckle softly. Huh. Sounds like those two are getting along pretty well. Better than before. Isn't it great? It is. Finally, I finish the shopping and we head to the checkout line. As we approach the register, I see a familiar face finishing ringing up another customer. Sayuri rushes past me as she sees the newcomer. Oh, it's Koto Noha. Hi, Koto. Coco. Hi. Sayuri? Hello there. Fancy running into you here. And Miji too? A pleasure to see you again. Same to you. I didn't know you worked here too. Ah, well, I used to work here, but when I left, I told the manager that I'd work shifts if he couldn't find people to cover. Whoa, that's so cool! Thanks. Kotonoha looks past the two of us and looks at the other girls curiously. Who are your friends? These are the other members of the literature club. Coco, me, Asano Monica, Yoshika, Yuri, and Muramoto Natsuki. Kotonoha concises in a very polite manner. Greetings to you all. Greetings to all of you. I'm Chiba Kotonoha. Whoa, aren't you from that rich family? What? Kotonoha lowers her voice. Actually, I would appreciate it if you didn't mention my family name while in public, please. It's a bit embarrassing. It's a weird face. Um, sure, I guess. Thank you. I appreciate your discretion. You may call me Kotonoha if you want. It's an honor to meet you, Kotonoha. Same to you, Yoshika-san. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Kotonoha. You can call me Monica. Kotonoha is just a fun name to say. A pleasure to meet you, Monica. I've heard good things about you. Your parents must be proud. Ugh! 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 Monica, I, I have a drink here, but it's Mountain Dew, not like whiskey or something. But I take a drink to you. Ooh, I drink a drink for you. I mean, ooh. Yikes. Well, as proud as any parent, I can tell this is an uncomfortable topic for Monica, but I also can't blame Kotonoha. She doesn't know. Fortunately, Sayuri comes to the rescue. Monica's the best. She's a great leader and so smart. Agreed. Monica is quite an accomplished student and club president. Damn right she is. Aww. I see some tears forming in Monica's eyes as the praise heaped on her by the others. I can't imagine how it must be to hear encouragement from the others when she's been through what she has. I couldn't have put it better myself, you guys. Oh, that's high praise from all of you. I'm glad to hear that. She then looks at our cart. Oh my! What is all this for? It's for our club's part at the festival. We're going to spend our weekend preparing for it. What will your club be doing for the festival? Poetry reenaction, yeah, full and performance. Really? Now that sounds intriguing. I wonder if I should grace the literature club with my presence. You really should. It's gonna be so much fun. If you can, we'd love to have you drop by. Oh, perhaps I will. But why are you buying so much? We're planning on providing people who come with some refreshments and appropriate atmosphere for reenaction. That's so. That sounds absolutely marvelous. Consider me properly intrigued. Now I really will stop by. Here, let me start by ringing you up. With that, we begin putting our items on the counter, and she begins ringing us up. After a bit, Natsuki looks up at the total on the screen and turns to me. Hey, I just realized, how are we all gonna pay for this? I look up at the total too and watch it go up rapidly each time Kotonoha scans an item. You know, I bet if I explain this to your mom, she'll be so ecstatic you made new friends that she'll probably pay you back. Hey! Sorry about that. Miji's got more than enough, and he's given me permission to use it. I don't think that's very fair to you, Michi. Monica pulls out some cash and hands it to me. It's alright, really. Michi, it isn't alright. I feel like we're taking advantage of you. I wish I could pay you back too. I can't hear what Michi's saying, but it sounds like he's being a stubborn dummy. Jeez. The other girls start reaching into their purses, but Kotonoha clears her throat. No. Allow me, please. Oh, shit. Kotonoha coming in clutch. Let's go. Kotonoha pulls out a credit card, swiping it quickly before I can object. Well, that takes care of that problem, I guess. Yeah. Are you absolutely sure about this? I mean, she already swiped, so... But of course. Sayori's my friend, and her friends are my friends. I love Kotonoha. She's amazing. And if there's one thing I enjoy, it's helping my friends. Wow. I don't know how to thank you. Well, how about you wow me at the poetry performance on Monday? Haha, it's a deal. Kotonoha begins bagging the items up, humming something that sounds like a waltz. Eventually, she finishes. It was nice to meet you all. I shall see you at school on Monday. Good luck on your festival preparations. See you later, Coco. The other club members say their goodbyes, then we exit the store. As we head out into the mall, Natsuki walks over to Sayori. Hey, how do you know her, Sayori? Oh, she was in my class last year. I didn't know you were friends with the richest girl in town. Huh. You want to get in good. You want to get in good with the rich crowd, eh? No, that's not true at all. Relax, Sayori. She's just teasing you. Oh, okay. She seems like quite a kind person. She is, and she's talented too. Monica comes up to me and lowers her voice to a whisper. She looks jealous again. Monica, snap out of it. How does she know you? Monica? I've seen her working at a cafe and bookstore earlier this week. She was also in my art class yesterday. I see. I wonder why she's working though if she's so rich. I don't know. I look up at the skylight and notice the rainfall has gotten heavier. Something on your mind? We should head back quickly. Monica looks up. Whoa. Agreed. Okay, everyone, we should hurry. Hey, did you hear about what happened to Yae? No, what happened? I heard she's about to get expelled. She was suspended, obviously, but someone in class earlier today she was about to be kicked out. About time, too. I shrug. Well, guess we'll see what happens. We headed down the escalator, making our way towards the exit. We walk towards the exit. Whoa! What was that? We all look up. Oh dear. Yes! Thunderstorms are the best to walk in. I just say that. Thunderstorms are the best. I love thunderstorms so goddamn much. Like, they are incredible. Oh dear. That doesn't sound good. No, it sounds... Well, I guess we do have a bunch of supplies. So I could see, like, in this instance, I'd be like, oh, well, it does suck a little bit. But the good thing is we're walking in a thunderstorm, so it's all good. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, you're right. We should try and hurry back as soon as we can. It sounds like the storm's about to get worse. Right. Everyone, try to keep all we have underneath the umbrellas if you can help. Monica? Michi? Is that you? Oh, who's that now? Hi, Mori. She's also in her school clothes. Why? What? I turn and see Mori standing just behind us near the entrance to the mall. It is you guys. I'm guessing these other three girls are in the literature club too. First we run into Kotonoha, now Mori. Wonder what she's doing here. Look at that bag she's got. Probably some light shopping. No, wait. See the logo on the bag? Yeah? That's the McDonald's logo? Oh yeah, so it is. Of course it's McDonald's here. Who's this now? Oh, sorry everyone. This is Fujiwara Mori, the class rep for 3A. Mori, let me introduce you to Fujioka Sayori, Muramoto Natsuki, and Yoshika Yuri, the other 3 members of the literature club. I'll forever hate that pose. Mori smiles and bows. It's nice to meet you all. Nice to meet you too. It's a pleasure to meet you too. Yeah, nice to meet you too, I guess. Haha, nice to see you again, Fujiwara. Ha, I meant Yuri. Mori, fuck. What are you all doing out here? We just got some things for our part in the festival. We've got to use our weekend to prepare. How about you? What are you doing out? Well, my parents are going to be staying at work late, so I decided to cheat a bit and get some fast food. She holds out the bag with a sheepish grin. She then notices all that we're carrying. Hey, that looks like a lot to carry. Can I help carry some of those bags? I don't have anywhere to be right now. Look at Monica. She looks back a bit unsure. I give her a subtle nod. Actually, that would be nice. We'd love some help if you don't mind. Mori smiles and heads to grab some bags. Lead on. We head outside and after opening our umbrellas, begin heading down the street. The rain has picked up since we came in. Sayori, apparently eager to meet new people, walks up to Mori. You wear your blazer unbuttoned too? Heh, yeah, I do. It's a lot easier on, well, heh. It's nice to meet a fellow unblazoned like me. I thought I was the only one who used that word. Haha, you use it too? Yep. Awesome. Those two are certainly hitting it off quite nicely. Yeah, they are. So, who's that girl, Ryan? Yes. I admit, I'm curious too. Whoa, I feel a bit like they're ganging up on me here. First off, please try not to use my real name in public. Oh, that's right, I didn't even click. Yeah, sorry. But how does she know Michi? Well, like I said, she's the class rep for Michi's class. She's also the president and the vice president of the art club. Well, damn. That's pretty badass of her. I've seen her before. Really? Yes, she's in the top 20 scoring students in our grade. I believe she started the art club sometime last year. She's also pretty athletic, if I remember correctly. We've had PE together sometimes. She's quite fast and strong. I've never had PE with her. Now I'm curious to see her in action. Getting a little competitive, aren't we? What? I can't be curious now? Curious about what? Haha, oh, Monica was just curious to see which of you would win in a race. Oh, that sounds like fun. I'd love to try racing with you if that's okay. That sounds perfect. Sometime after the festival then? Sounds good to me. Mori looks around the street. Pretty awesome neighborhood you guys have here. Looks nice and quiet. It sure is. There's even a park nearby. Really? I'll have to visit here then. My house is actually about 6 blocks away from this one, if I count it right. Mori pulls out her phone. Give me a minute. Yeah, look at that. She even has like the intense focus face like Sayori has. Let's see. Aha! Yep, I'm actually a short walk away from here. That's cool. By the way, how long have you all lived here? Oh, only Sayori and I live here. Oh, sorry. Where do you all live? Oh, Monica. I actually live in a smaller place with my dad about 20 minutes from school. I live in a small apartment about an hour away from school. An hour? Monica? Monica? Sorry, I was lost in thought. Well, right now I'm staying at a friend's house for a while. It's not too far from here. Really? How come? Mori. That's a bit, sorry. I didn't mean to ask something too personal. It's alright. You didn't know. What's more important is that I have a place to sleep. Well, that's good. We reached Sayori's house. Here we are, Fujiwara-san. Thank you for your help. No problem. Oh, and call me Mori, everyone. She puts the bags down inside the front door. I'd love to stay and help, but I should actually get back to my club's plans for the festival. Oh yeah, what's your club doing? We're setting up an art gallery where all our members try their best to recreate famous art pieces. We'll be sure to stop by. Please do. I'll be stopping by yours too. What are you doing, by the way? We're going to be reciting poems. Really? Then what's with all the stuff here? Well, we want to draw in as many students as we can, so we're going to try baked goods and atmosphere to set the mood. Whoa. That's impressive. I'm definitely going to stop by. I can't wait to see that. Well, I'll leave you to it. See you all on Monday. See you then. The confident bundle of joy heads back the way we come. Okay, I think I'm going to end this episode here. Well, that would do it for this episode of Doki Doki World of Dreams Act 1. We went to the mall and did shopping. That sums up this episode. I mean, Monica gained our trust. We ran into Kotonoha. And then we ran into Mori and walked home with Mori. And that's it. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. Feel free to let me know what you guys thought about it down in the comments below. Feel free to give it a like. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to do whatever. Feel free to check out my merch. You don't have to buy anything. Just feel free to check it out. I would appreciate it. I hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have a great night, great afternoon, great evening, whatever time it is for you. The link to this mod is down in the description, as well as my Doki Doki World of Dreams Act 1 playlist. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!